Hello, okay. And shout out to the over 12,000 of you guys had decided to rock with this channel. It means so much to me. Man, we got a question from a brother named TK. TK, I got them emails, brother. I told you I was going to respond. So TK say, hold on. I have been dealing with a younger Dominican woman for a few months, and I find that she tends to lie a lot. Do all of these Dominican women lie this much? Can you please answer me? Now, brother, this is a good question because, listen, I'm no dating coach, man, but I have dealt with enough Dominican women to pack, and this has been 3 years' time, enough to probably pack a small soccer stadium. And that's the real talk, man. Any of you brothers who came here would know the same thing. It's not a flex, but let's get to it. Yes, a lot of these, especially these young ones, man, you got to realize, man, that plantation, you know, that hot girl summer culture it spreads a lot, man. But it usually affects the younger ones. That's why I tell men, man, and this don't apply to you young dudes, man. You used to, you know how to maneuver, but I'm talking about these dudes like me, man, us older ninjas. I deal with women 28 and up now. These young ones, man, they give you the blues sometimes, man, because they do lie a lot. They got this thing. I done tried to give them the game. I done tried to sit there and say, hey, if you do it like this will work out better for you. They don't hear it, man. It's like that mushroom, you remember that, what is marshmallow test? They had the black boy, the white boy, Asian boy, they went through the test. I don't know if it's true or not. The young black boy wanted his now, he didn't want to wait. This how a lot of these chicks are. They want theirs now. They not worrying about no bigger picture later on. Damn a big picture. They want theirs now. So you got to have that type of mindset to know what you're dealing with. But a lot of you guys come here and you turn to Jodeci. You be like, hey, so who you having, my baby? Ooh, yeah. Look, man, don't get like that. I know things are rough in the States for you, but don't do that. I preach this. Have your fun first. But a lot of these chicks do lie. Let me give you a little story. This small one. Look, I get hit up by a chick named Elizabeth on Facebook. She's still my friend. The girl looks good. I'm talking about she is way above what you thinking. She looked that good. So we're talking for a few weeks, and she lived in some little town outside of Santo Domingo. So she decides to come visit me in Santo Domingo. She said, well, listen, I'm off from my job. I can come spend the weekend with you. Now, over this whole time, she had told me she didn't have any kids. She's talking about her job, her life, and everything. She was young. I'm thinking she between 24 and 25 years old. So she come to spend the weekend with me for the first time, man. And I'm gonna tell you something. I was not disappointed when I see her. She's downstairs. I go down and I pay the taxi cab. And I'm telling you, man, I'm doing the Birdman hand rub. I'm like, damn, look, she looks so good. I grab her hand and I spin around like a ballerina. Like, damn, oh girl, she's sitting right. So we go upstairs and we, order some food and whatnot. And man, she had the best, like, I'm gonna say mango melons I've ever seen, man. It's nice. So we decide to go to the movies, come back. And look, man, here's where the lies come in. I want you to understand stuff. Didn't ask me, it wasn't a money game type thing, but it's just a lie. Why lie, So here's the thing. We go in the back and do yoga. I gotta say yoga. So we're doing yoga in the back, and I'm excited, and I'm all over. And I grabbed the melon. I grabbed the melon, and I'm chomping on the melon. And man, in the mid chomp of the melon, I get hit with some Similac. The Similac goes all in my mouth and my nose, and like, man, what the hell? And I spit it out, and it went all over her. But for some reason, it turned her on. So after we finished doing yoga, I'm laying there on the side, and I'm like, man, why didn't you say, man, you got Similac? So that means you just had a baby. Why didn't you just tell me? Come to find out, Elizabeth had 3 kids that young. They start early here. So this is how these chicks lie. And, she breaks down and like, Papi, I didn't tell you I had hijos because I don't want you to to not talk to me. I want a good man. I want a good relationship. I'm like, man, stop the cap. After three kids, you're trying to find somebody to save you. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't, I still had my fun with them because I told you, you cannot ever let the pork chops go to waste. And the pork chop was worth it. But I sent her on her way after that because I can't trust you, man. Look, I went through that in the United States, man. United States have made me cold as ice, man. Let me tell you, man, I got a story time coming up by my ex-girlfriend, man. I looked at her phone. This heifer was trying on wedding dresses, and they weren't for me. This is the crazy thing, man. She was sending them to another guy. So this is why I don't trust women at all. Trust is earned. So do these chicks lie? Yes, but try to find a good one. You did, like right now, I have a excellent woman. I wake up, my food is cooked, she ironed my clothes. I never told this woman to do any of this. That's just how she's raised. Her mom's like that. I mean, this is good things. Now, you have your part to do too. I do my part. And I think this works better. So yeah, man, a lot of these chicks will lie to you, man. But the thing is you not having a abundance mindset. Have a abundance mindset. If you got an abundance mindset, if a chick lies to you, you just go get another one. Is that easy? Let me tell you, man. When people say, why y'all call them mangoes? Mangoes, they grow from trees. They're everywhere. Let me tell you, in Santo Domingo, look, I speak for Santo Domingo more than I do the North Coast, because I believe, that Sosua area is the playground. Santo Domingo, to me, is the hunting ground, as well as Santiago. And because in Santiago, it's so ruthless. And let me tell you, man, it was 8 of my friends. Now it's 10 of my friends who have married women from Santiago. Santiago have beautiful women. They're professional. So I don't want men to just think that, because people get that thing of Sosua and they think that is all like that, or even Puerto Plata. It's just, you got good women everywhere. It's just on you to kind of go through it, because sometimes people get a bad taste in their mouth and they start dissing the island, but it's really you. It's the moves you made. So that's why I try to tell my videos are from my perspective. I always got to say, these are things I dealt with. These is what I do, because sometimes you might not have that same experience I have, because I'm not you and you're not me. You might have a better experience, might have a worse. And this is another thing. People always want me to tell the bad things of the DR. I'm gonna tell you, man, I just haven't had that many bad experiences in 3 years. That I grew up in New Orleans with some of the worst experiences that you have ever had, the worst crime. When I grew up there, man, it was the murder capital of the world. So when people want me to tell people how dangerous Santo Domingo, not saying things can't happen to you, it's just that I look at it a different way. If you stay in the areas I tell you to stay in and move the way I tell you to move, then man, you will have a good, safe time. Now, you don't walk around with your phone. You don't walk around like this. You don't make yourself a target. But if you move the way I'm telling you, man, you will have a safe trip, man. I tell you guys the good, the bad, the ugly of these women. And there's another thing too with this. People want my channel to be something else. A lot of guys, you hear these guys, man, you only talk about women. That's what the guys want to hear. This is what I answer the guy's question. If you don't want to watch, then go watch TLC Network. Go watch something else. My channel is for a select group of guys who probably went through a divorce or a first-time traveler to the DR. This is what this channel is for. I know my audience, and that's why it's growing, man. I appreciate this about the men, man. The brotherhood is the most important thing. There's other men on the island who make different kinds of channels. I don't watch them, but other people watch that, and that's good too. Salute to these brothers. So watch that kind of stuff. My content gonna be about the barbershop. Have me a good time. This would happen when I met this chick. This what you might experience, and I send men to the DR. And now I'm gonna tell you something. You think that this channel's been good so far? You don't know what you're missing, man. We about to take this show on the road. Panama, Cuba, my favorite place, Ethiopia. We taking this show on the road. Madagascar, Japan. And we're going to do the same thing, man. And I'm going to show you guys the good, the bad, the ugly of Panama, the good, the bad, the ugly of Cuba, the good, the bad. And we're going to talk about it. We're going to grow it. And we're going to travel together and stay safe. And speaking of that, man, If you plan on traveling to any one of these places, man, join the Blue Book Passport Cartel. We're growing at an alarming rate, man. We're going to be unstoppable. And also join the other groups, man. Like brotherhood, and I'm telling you, man, is more important, man. We got to get away from this plantation bro mindset of depolice. I don't know why black men got this so bad, man, but listen, man, work together. Shout out to all you brothers living the dream. Peace out.